Hi everyone, my name is Ben Parco. I'm here in Marin County. We're on the site of a new build project. This is actually a piece of land that my family and I recently purchased. We're going to be building our own home here. We have to obviously design that home first, and that's the challenge at hand. We're currently working with a good man, Gabe, out here, who's helping to clear the land for us, doing a bunch of brush removal and such, poison oak as well. So props to Gabe for helping us with that. He's a more robust man than I. So very challenging site. We've got a very steep slope from really where the house will be and the parking down to the street. That's going to be a challenge. That driveway also, not only will it be pretty steep, but it needs to thread between two beautiful 100+ foot tall Douglas fir trees without damaging them, so that's a challenge. We have also a decent cross slope to the property, meaning the side to side slope is fairly significant, and so that's going to dictate what we can do as well. And a whole host of other issues really having to do with this beautiful environment that we're in. We have the privilege of being able to build here, but we have to be really careful and tread lightly. We've spent a good amount of time in due diligence, really investigating all the issues that might come up, and have a pretty extensive checklist. Those issues include things like, would we even be able to get a water meter? Marin County has been under severe drought for the past few years, and so there was a possibility that the county would stop issuing water meters for some indeterminate amount of time. Thankfully, we had a lot of rain early in the winter, and the reservoirs are back up to reasonable levels, and so that threat's gone away. Another issue related to water had to do with firefighting. We learned that the water main at the street does not have the flow rate or capacity for the fire department to effectively fight a fire. And so we either have to wait for the county to upgrade that main, which is a few years behind schedule already, or we install a 5,000 gallon water tank on our property for firefighting purposes. We also realized while walking the property that the last telephone pole and transformer is a fair bit down the street from us, calculating that we would need probably about 3 telephone poles to get to our property. Now, our local electrical utility subsidizes the installment of poles, but we certainly have to pay something for each telephone pole. So there's going to be some development cost just getting power to the property. I already mentioned the driveway slope, and that really has to do with the fact that the county has a maximum slope percentage that they try not to exceed when it comes to getting a fire truck up onto a property. And so we have to be cognizant of that. In addition to that, those 2 Douglas firs that we're looking at are pretty close together, and there's a minimum width that's required to get a fire truck between, say, 2 obstacles like trees. Well, something's up there in that tree. And the list goes on, really. There's a lot of puzzle pieces to solve. All these sort of multi-variables in an elegant way that doesn't occur to anyone as ever having been a puzzle, but it's just a delightful outcome. That's our intent always. As architects, we're up for the challenge and not afraid to take it on. We've done a lot of due diligence and are confident that we can do what we want to do here. We'll be back with all kinds of installments on our progress here. Thank you.